Welcome to part 5 of our journey into Stoicism. In this episode, we confront one of life's most challenging truths, adversity. It's a subject that many of us try to avoid, but the Stoics teach us a radically different approach. They saw adversity not as an enemy to be feared, but as a crucible that forges our character. So, what happens when life tests you? And believe me, it will. Loss will come, heartbreak will visit, setbacks will challenge your resolve. These are not possibilities, they are certainties. No one gets a free pass from difficulty. We all face storms. The question isn't whether the storm will come, but how we will stand when it arrives. The modern world often sells us a fantasy of a life without problems. We're told to seek comfort, to avoid pain, to find the easiest path, but what if that's the wrong advice? What if constantly running from hardship makes us weaker, not stronger? The Stoics knew this. They were not surprised by hardship. They were prepared for it. They didn't pray for an easy life. They prayed for the strength to endure a difficult one. Seneca once wrote that difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Think about that. You don't go to the gym and lift the lightest weights, expecting to get stronger. You challenge your muscles with resistance. The same principle applies to your character. The Stoics believed that difficulty doesn't build character as much as it reveals it. When everything is going your way, it's easy to be kind, patient, and disciplined. But who are you when you lose your job? Who are you when a relationship ends? Who are you when you face a health crisis? That's when your true self emerges. Adversity is the spotlight that shows what you're really made of. Imagine a ship sailing on a calm sea. It looks majestic, strong, and capable. But you only know its true strength when it faces a raging storm. Can it withstand the crashing waves? Can the captain navigate through the wind and rain? Your character is like that ship. Its real test comes not in the calm, but in the tempest. So, when life presses you, when you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, the natural instinct is to crumble, to complain, to ask, "Why me?" But Stoicism offers a different path. It asks you not to collapse under pressure, but to stand still. In that moment of stillness, instead of panicking, you ask a powerful question: what is this experience asking me to become? This question shifts your perspective entirely. It transforms you from a passive victim into an active participant in your own growth. Suddenly, the obstacle is no longer just a barrier. It's a lesson. The layoff isn't just a loss. It's an opportunity to reevaluate your career and discover your true passion. The heartbreak isn't just pain. It's a chance to learn about love, resilience, and your own emotional strength. The failure isn't just an ending. It's a teacher, pointing you toward a better strategy. Every obstacle trains resilience. Each time you get knocked down and choose to get back up, you are building a muscle. You are proving to yourself that you can survive. You are wiring your brain to believe in your own capacity to endure. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you earn through your battles. Pressure sharpens discipline. When the stakes are high, you can't afford to be lazy or unfocused. You are forced to manage your time, your energy, and your emotions with precision. This is how you develop the kind of discipline that serves you not just in crisis, but in every area of your life. It's the fire that burns away your excuses, and pain deepens wisdom. There are some lessons you can only learn through suffering. Pain teaches you empathy. It connects you to the shared human experience of struggle. It strips away the superficial and reveals what truly matters: love, connection, purpose, and inner peace. The deepest, most profound wisdom often comes wrapped in the scars of our past. This is the alchemy of Stoicism. It's the art of turning suffering into strength. But how? The key lies in refusing to let adversity poison your soul. The event itself is neutral. It's a fact. What matters is the story you tell yourself about it. You can see it as a catastrophe that ruins your life, or you can see it as a challenge that strengthens your spirit. Marcus Aurelius, an emperor who faced war, plague, and personal betrayal, constantly reminded himself of this. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. The obstacle itself is not the problem. Your reaction to it is. The Stoic path is to use the obstacle as fuel. The rock in your path becomes a stepping stone. You don't protect yourself from the world by building thicker walls and avoiding all potential for pain. That's a prison, not a fortress. True protection comes from within. It comes from cultivating a mind that cannot be broken. You protect yourself not by avoiding pain, but by refusing to let pain control you. Pain will visit, but you don't have to let it become your permanent resident. You can acknowledge it, learn from it, and then let it go. This is not about suppressing emotions, it's about mastering them. It's about feeling the anger, the sadness, the fear, but not letting those feelings dictate your actions. You are the sky, and the emotions are the clouds. The clouds pass, but the sky remains. Your inner core, your rational mind, can remain steady even when the emotional weather is turbulent. Think of it this way: two people can face the exact same adversity. One person is crushed by it. They become bitter, resentful, and trapped in a cycle of victimhood. The other person emerges from it stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. What's the difference? It's not the event. It's their internal response. The second person chose to see the hardship not as an enemy, but as a teacher. They chose to transform their pain into purpose. This is the promise of Stoic resilience. It's not a promise of a life without pain, but a promise that you can handle any pain that comes your way. It's a promise that no matter what happens on the outside, you can maintain your freedom and tranquility on the inside. As we conclude this part, take a moment to reflect on a past adversity in your own life. What did it teach you? How did it shape you? Can you see, in hindsight, how it forged a strength you didn't know you had? This practice of reframing our past struggles is a powerful way to train our minds for future challenges. In the final part of our series, we will bring all of these threads together. We've talked about perception, action, and will. We've explored our inner citadel and the nature of adversity. Now, we will define what it truly means to live a life of pure stoicism to achieve that state of eudaimonia, or human flourishing, that the ancient philosophers sought. We will craft a complete vision for a life of virtue, resilience, and profound inner peace. Thank you for joining me on this part of the journey. I hope it has given you a new perspective on the challenges you face. If you found this valuable, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Until next time, stay strong and be well.